Welcome to this Liverpool Fan TV. This is post-match reaction for our game against Genk. We won it 2-1. Should have been more goals, but we are not having our shooting boots on. Somehow missing the chances, and we are not clinical enough in front of goal. But happy with the win, and now as Napoli drew 1-1 against Red Bull Salzburg, now we are top of the table and we can wrap up our qualification against Napoli at Anfield. So that will be massive boost because we will have one game of to spare, and we have a lot of game in December. As we all know that we have to play two games in 22 hours, so one game rest will help, and we have a lot of players who needs to come in, like Brewster and Adrian. Coming back to the game, we were wasteful, and that's the common theme right now. In last few matches, that opponent will have one good chance and they will score because of our defensive lapses, and we will waste a lot of chances to create pressure on us, but team spirit will bail us out. In first half we played very well and controlled the game, even though I thought we were in the second gear or maybe max third gear, but if we would have scored a couple of goals in the first half, game would have wrapped up then, but we didn't and let Genk come in. But in the second half, we controlled the game, scored a beautiful goal from Ox, but again at the end it became little bit nervy because we are wasteful, and but that's done. Now it's up next game. Player rating, Alisson does not have to do a lot, but whenever he was called upon, I think couple of times, one in a first half, one in a second half, he does not had to do, he could not do anything for the goal, so I'll give him 8. Milner did well, and I think he created the first goal for Genie, so I'll give him 7.5. Van Dijk did well. I for a couple of occasions I thought defensive lapses was there for the goal itself, and one chance in the very late in the second half, I think around 85th minute, even though it was coming from right side, we could have done our defensive line better, so I'll give him 7.5. Joe Gomez did okay. Couple of times he got caught out, and one risky thing that he played for a foul. Thankfully referee gave it away. I didn't thought as a foul, so I'll give him 6.5. He's a bit rusty, to be honest. Few games more and I think he will get back to his best, which we all know that he was sensational till that horrific injury he had. So I think 6.5 is a fair score. Ta was superb, created a lot of chances, and one fist ball to Ox in the second half was sensational. For that itself, I'll give him 8. Fabinho, usual himself, did all the things, won the ball back, even though I thought he was taking Genk lightly because he lost a couple of times ball, and I think that's the common theme between Liverpool. All the Liverpool players, they were eased off at times, or you call it switch off or whatever. I thought, and team selection itself showed that Klopp thought that this is good enough. We did not play all of our first teamers, so that showed that Klopp was not overly worried about Genk, and rightly so. So I will give him 8 because he was very good, and probably along with Ox, he was contender for man of the match. Keita played very well in the first half, very attacking threat, won the ball back, everything he did is good. Only other than scoring, he had a very good chance. If he got it completely, I think cleanly, he would have scored. He scored, and that's why he hit the goalkeeper and went out. 7. I'll give him 7. In the second half, he started fading away around 55, and I thought that he's getting tired, right? And I couldn't see him much on the ball, and it could happen because he's coming back from injury, and he's not completely match fit or match up, so that will come. He needs to play, but in the first half he was very good, so I'll give him 7. Ox, my man of the match, I'll give him 9. I know it could be 8.5, but I'll give him 9 for that superb finish and always linking up well. Was given free role. He was 9, 10, or maybe wide left, wide right. So I'll give him 9. He was sensational and he scored. In defensive area, he himself said that he would like to contribute more in defensive side, but attacking wise he was good and probably very important player after our front three. Salah, Genie, I missed Genie in the midfield. Actually, Ox was playing up front. Genie scored the goal, did well, and won in the second half. Challenges were flying from all around in circles, but he managed to keep the ball. That's our Genie. The way he protects the ball is so much admirable. So I'll give him 7.5. I know it was not his best game. Neither of player can say that it's their A game, but that is enough for today. So I'll give him 7.5. Break the deadlock. That's there, and very cheeky finish, to be honest. Instinctive, just like a poacher, and he's doing a lot of bits for Holland. For us, he was not scoring, so it's good that he got one goal. Salah linked up very well, and I think he got assist for Ox, but he had few chances. One brilliant turn and he scuffed his shot. And in the first half also, I thought couple of very good chances which he missed, and he could have played Mane or even Origi in the second half, but he didn't. So, or misplaced pass or overrated pass or underrated, somehow he did well, but he did enough. So I'll give him 6.5. Origi, constant running, won the ball back a few times in our half also, and there he was constantly pressing and he was trying a lot. I think he was motivated because it was his old team, but he did overall good and should have scored. So I'll give him 7 as well. Substitutes, Robo and Firmino very late on, and Mane, I'll give them flat 6 because they had nothing to do much. Mane, when he came back, he did more defensive work than attacking work. He created one chance, even though he created one good chance for Mo. I'll give all flat 6. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Big match coming on Sunday. I will be doing preview on Friday. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.